Hello friends and welcome in. Fuck, it's the weekend. Finally, what a week it's been. The full moon has been a challenge. But anyways, I'll be doing a reading for the weekend, October 22nd to the 24th. I'll look at each sign, what's going on possibly around you, the energy you're in, little advice from Spirit, and we'll finish from a card from the Sacred Traveler for you. So it is now Scorpio season. So hello Scorpios. We'll start with Scorpio, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I appreciate the support. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, let's get started with Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, welcome in. Happy birthday if it's your birthday weekend. Let's take a look what we may have going on for, I got a wrinkle in my cloth, there we go, what we may have going on for you. We have got the Wheel, the Eight of Wands, the Temperance card, the Ace of Pentacles, underlying energy, the Two of Wands. I'll pull these back which way so you can see them. Okay, the Wheel of the Year. Great energy to be in. That's that energy of good luck, good fortune, things working in the cosmos for your behalf and your betterment. And when it comes at this time in autumn, it really talks about, gathering information. With your outcome as the Ace of Pentacles, I'm thinking about, it's feeling like it may be a new opportunity for you to go after. Now, this may be something you want to do on the side. This may be an opportunity that comes up with how to invest your money. It may have to do with a new job. For each person it's different, but it's something to do with your material world. And you do have a choice with this Two of Wands underlying. You do have a choice this weekend, possibly, to make. There could be two paths presented to you, and you can see the benefit of both. And you're maybe being asked, which one do you want to pursue next? This is a new start. We go through those first 10 steps in the tarot, and we learn a lesson as we walk along each one of those paths, from the Fool to the Wheel. And this wheel closes out that cycle for you and says, okay, now you're ready. Now you're ready for something fortunate and blessed to be presented to you. You've got this Eight of Wands, a card of a lot of movement around you. You could be going out and meeting people. You could be on the phone a lot, just texting a lot of communication. Or you may actually, get in the car and head out somewhere, and just go out and meet some people. That's what I'm getting from it, is go and meet some people, because there's an opportunity that may come out of this meeting. You've got this Sagittarian energy of Temperance, and that Temperance is saying to you in the reverse, this isn't a time to hold back. This is a time to really explore anything that piques your interest, that pops up this weekend, because there is opportunity around you, and it's going to come possibly when you're having a conversation with somebody this weekend, and a choice is going to have to be made. Do you want to stay on the path you're going, or do you want to deviate off or add to what you're doing? Let me grab the Sacred Traveler cards. There we go. And let's see what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Whoa, okay. Okay, well, you got two. You got Narrow Pathway and Finding Sanctuary. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So receiving information, digesting that information, and then carefully planning which way you would want to go if you do want to pursue it. Finding sanctuary is opening to your spiritual source. So taking some time in reflection, think about it, and see what comes to you when you think about it. What is that first reaction you get if an opportunity comes up? Not that reaction from your brain, that reaction from your tummy, from your gut. What does it tell you? So don't let any fear or doubt creep in. If an opportunity comes up, really think about what it is and tap into that higher source and get that answer. All right, Scorpio, have a wonderful weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome to the weekend. Oh, it's finally here. Let's take a look at what may be going on for you this weekend. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius for the weekend of October 22nd to the 24th? Okay, we have got the Seven of Wands, the Moon card, Pisces energy, the Wheel, the Knight of Swords, and underlying energy, that Five of Wands card. You know, there may be that underlying energy. There might be some resentment around you, some unrest, conflict, challenges, being questioned, being poked at. And you're in this position where you are really being called to defend what you believe in, what you're choosing to do, and why you're choosing to do it with this Seven of Wands. Now this moon is here and you're being asked to embrace this moon. You're being asked to really look at the situation around you, and this is very similar to your Thursday read. Energy around you that may not have to do with you, but you can feel like there is something going on and you don't have the whole story. Now, a lot of times we don't get information all at once, and it's to our benefit not to get it because it may be a lot to process. I think this weekend you're at the place where it's like, you know what, enough is enough. I am finding out exactly what's going on here, why it's going on, getting to the bottom of it, and getting a resolution. This Wheel is here for you, and it's in the do not embrace. There is a cycle that's going on around you that has to come to an end soon, but hasn't yet. Okay, and you have the outcome of that Knight of Swords, that Aquarian energy, and Gemini energy, sorry. That Gemini energy around you, but it is saying to you, no risk, no reward. No going after what you need to find out. You're not going to be able to resolve this situation. So it just feels like there's something going on around you. I don't feel like it's directly involving you, but it is impacting you. And I think you've had it right up to your pom-pom with the BS that's going on around you, and you want a straight answer, and you want it this weekend, and you are ready to go after and ask those hard questions. Nothing's going to hold you back. It's straight shooting time, and Sagittarius, you're good at that. You're good at that. When you want answers, you know how to ask the questions. So if there is conflict around you, get to the bottom of it. Okay, that is your advice. Get to the bottom of it. Get it resolved. Don't be afraid to ask the tough questions. Let's see what we've got from the Sacred Traveler for our ever beautiful Sagittarius. What do we have for you, Sagittarius? We have got an impasse. Okay, so reflect and redirect your energy. And that is what you need to do. Gather this information. Look at it. reflect on it, figure it out, and then boom, handle it. Just handle it and put an end to it, and just bring peace and resolution into this situation. Again, whether it has to do with you or someone in your family, somebody close to you. Gemini and Pisces are here. So reflect and redirect, because there is an impasse that needs to be handled. Alrighty, Sagittarius, have a wonderful weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome in. Happy weekend to you. I hope it's been a good one for you. Whoops, that's too many, or I would have kept them down there. Let's see what we have for you for the weekend, October 22nd to the 24th. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have? We need one more card for Capricorn. There we go. Okay, underlying energy, the Page of Wands. You're in this Two of Swords energy, embracing the Nine of Wands energy, avoiding or not embracing the Three of Swords, and outcome is the King of Pentacles. Okay, looking at this, there is a lot of communication around you. There's conversation around you, and I think it has to do with relationships close to you, with somebody who is close to you. And I think you're very tentative, and you've had this week kind of this sort of partnership theme underlying. And I think you're coming to the point where you need to make a decision about a person in your life, that you may be bringing in to work with. Not so much somebody in a love relationship, it may be, but somebody in a partnership with you. And I think you're still really kind of on the fence as to whether you want this person to be around you, be involved, or if it's someone that's approached you to do something, whether or not you want to do that with this person. You know, there is communication coming to you, and you really are having a hard time making a decision about it. You're being asked to embrace this Nine of Wands. Make sure you realize how hard you've worked on your own to get where you are. And make sure you're very possessive of what is yours, what you've created. Okay, it's really important that you put boundaries up around what is yours, that you protect the things that you've created, is what it feels like, so that nobody can take from you either credit or a job or a project, or want to kind of come in and what is that expression, like go on your coattails, like hold on to you and them take credit. You're being asked not to embrace this Three of Swords. Okay, so that, you know, if you have had any sort of disappointment in the past, maybe partnering up, working with somebody else, okay, it's not about that. It's something different. It's not that you're going to be disappointed. I think your intuition is telling you just be very protective of what is yours. Okay, because your outcome is this King of Pentacles. You are very much the leader. You're very much the boss. You're the one in control of this. You know how you want things to roll out. So just a word of caution. Be aware of the people that approach you, particularly ones that want to collaborate with you. Okay, you want to make sure that you've set very clear parameters about what you want help on, need help on, or are willing to collaborate on. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look what we have. Okay, well that one just flipped right out. Stepping into power. And you know, that very much coincides with this King of Pentacles energy. You are strong beyond measure. So maybe this indecision is about whether or not you actually need somebody else to collaborate with. So connect to your intuition, look at the big picture, and then step into your own power. Stand up for everything that is yours and how hard you've worked for it. Okay, don't let anybody try and come in and take what is yours. All right, Capricorn, have a great weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. Happy weekend to you. Thanks for stopping by. Let's take a look at what may be going on for you this weekend. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? October 22nd to the 24th. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Underlying energy is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that underlying energy of that Nine of Pentacles, asking you to recognize exactly how strong and capable you are. Particularly, I get a big vibe, it's about what you're working on. It's projects that you're working on, or something you're trying to start, something you're newly learning about, something that you're developing. It's a new, it's not even a project, it's almost like a new perspective on something you've been dealing with, seeing how you can make the greatest gains from this. Like, you are in this Ace of Swords energy, and that is that energy of new things coming to you, but I think you're looking at things differently. You've got a lot more clarity on a situation you've been dealing with. It could be personal life, and it could be work. Whatever fits for you, because it's different for everyone. But you're really being asked to embrace this Three of Swords. And when you're being asked to embrace it, it is about looking at what has hurt you and looking at it very logically. Getting that clarity with the Ace of Swords so that you're able to completely let it go and work on what's next for you. You're being asked not to embrace the Eight of Cups. Don't walk away from this internal work that's happening. I think maybe it's internal. It's not so much external from you. It may be a battle inside of your head, and it can be, do I stay single? Do I break up with this person that I left? Do I leave them behind? Am I doing the right thing? Is this the right project for me? There's a bunch of different things floating around. Because this Nine of Pentacles can also be that strong, independent, single person. So there's two different things here. One with work, one with relationship. Either way, embracing this Three of Swords is recognizing the disappointment of something that has happened, seeing things very clearly, and allowing yourself to let go of it. But you're not letting go so that you can move on to something else. You're letting go so that you can concentrate fully on what you're currently working on and want to develop. I hope that made sense, Aquarius, for you. But it's very much like, you're dealing with things and letting go, but you're not walking away. Whether that's a person or a job. But you're doing this for yourself. You're forgiving others, forgiving yourself. Seeing very clearly what went down. And allowing yourself to move forward, but towards something that you want to work on for yourself. Alrighty, let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler. Staying focused. Okay, hold the course. So really looking at what went on, dealing with it, not walking away from it and dealing with it another time. Realizing that you've got to deal with the situation that's right in front of you now so that you're able to stay focused on what you want to work on next or what you're currently working on. All right, Aquarius, have a great weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. Happy weekend to you. Let's take a look what we may have going on in your world this weekend. What have we got for our beautiful Pisces? We have got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. There you are, the Moon card. And underlying energy, that Nine of Cups. Okay, really wanting to work hard and make exactly what you have your sights set on happen. That underlying energy of really being focused on what makes you happy. What you can see, there's 9 cups on this card, and each cup represents an option that we have. You know, our spiritual walk, our physical being, our love, our work, transformation, freedom. You know, it's filling all of these cups up, and it's the desire to have that balance and just have that underlying happiness in your life. You're in this Eight of Pentacles energy, you know, diligently working away, growing your finances, you know, looking after career, looking after yourself. You know, it's about your self-worth, it's about your money, it's about your accomplishments and what you really want to do. You're being asked to embrace this Four of Cups. And that Four of Cups can be, you know, when we feel sometimes like things aren't going our way, or we may have missed out on something, and, you know, opportunity had presented itself and we didn't jump when perhaps we should have. We didn't listen to our intuition. So it's saying, you know, if there has been boredom or discontent, then really go after what will make you happy. Don't miss out again. And this isn't, the focus isn't so much with this Nine of Pentacles in the non-embrace. It's not so much about, you know, your accomplishments. It's how you can accomplish more. And your card is the outcome card. You may have felt like, you know, the path to get where you want to go has been a little clouded. You maybe haven't really seen clearly how you want to get there. And, you know, you may be looking at it and going, oh, I thought I should do this, and then I didn't do it, and I missed out on that. But you're really being asked to realize sometimes you don't always get the answers that you know. Does that make, no, not that you need. Sometimes you don't always get the answers that you need. That Moon can hold back so that you're forced to go deeper and understand. So really look at exactly what you want that will make you happy. And there's a lot of emphasis here on the material world. So not so much the emphasis on relationships, on love. It's more on career and what you're working towards. What do you need to discover? What do you need to further research? What do you need to really look at and work hard on? What do you need to work hard on in able to grow and go after this Nine of Cups? What is it that will make you happy? Okay, let's take a look what the Sacred Traveler has for you. Yeah, it's very much like You may know the path that you're on and you're comfortable walking it, but there's just things that you haven't yet discovered. And I think you're going to work hard on discovering those ideas and looking at past opportunities you may have missed and sort of putting the pieces together to see how you can redo some things. Like you may have the opportunity for a redo. Okay, so take advantage of it. What have we got from the Sacred Traveler? Fogged in. Go slow and take time. Okay, that goes with this Moon card. Look at past steps that you have taken. And when you look at that, you slow down, you get introspective, and really connect to your intuition to give you the answers to what you need to reach your happiness. All right, Pisces, have a great weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hi, Aries, welcome in. Happy weekend to you. Let's take a look what may be going on in your world this weekend. What do we have for our beautiful Aries? Oh, we've got the Temperance card, that's Sagittarius energy. We've got the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Lovers, and underlying energy, the Star. Okay, 3 majors here. So a weekend where you may be going deep. You may be doing a lot of thinking. You may be looking at, some situations that are going on in your life and facing some choices that you want to make in how to deal with them. The nice thing is you've got this Aquarius energy of the Star underneath, really encouraging you to go inward. Look at your journey. Look at what you've been doing. Look at what you've done right. Look at what you can create and realize the value of connecting to your intuition. Realize how much healing you've done over the last year, even the last 6 months. Realize how much hope that there is for you in whatever you set your intentions on. And you're standing in this beautiful energy of temperance. And you can see both of them. Both of them are working with their jugs, water going from one to the other. Okay, that mixing up. What can I do? What can I create? What do I want to create? Where do I want to create balance? Okay, it's very much a go with the flow. Listen to your intuition and follow what it says. You're being asked to embrace this Five of Pentacles. If you feel at times like you're isolated, or you feel at times like, you're alone on this journey, or you just get those feelings of, I feel like I've put so much work into my growth and understanding. Why do I still feel like I'm sometimes the one that's kind of looking in the window going, hello? Like, is anyone there? Why do I feel like that? Why do I worry? You're really being asked to embrace that. And with this Star card underneath, it's saying to you, you know what? Look at the situation and realize there is always help, hope, and support around you. If you have days where you feel, or even this weekend, if you feel like, you might feel a little isolated or a little bit disconnected, it's a phone call to a friend, or a sibling, or just connecting with the people that you love around you. And you're being asked to not embrace this Five of Cups. Rather than fall into disappointment and sadness with things that have happened perhaps in your past, It's looking at things much differently. It's looking at how far you've come, how much you've done, and how you realize now, or making the choice that you realize now. You don't have to be sad, you don't have to feel alone, and you don't have to be on the outside of a situation, a group of people, or amongst friends and family. You have the choice this weekend to make. With this Lover's card, it doesn't always denote, you and the person that you love. When I do the readings, I set the intention of what is the message that, you should hear. And I think for you, this is about that duality that is in us. And this is about making choice. Okay? Making the choice to honor yourself, honor your growth, honor who you are as a person, and really look at all the hope, the love that is around you, and know that it all comes from within you. Okay, Aries? So really, it's honoring yourself this weekend. Let's take a look what we have from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have for our beautiful Aries? Okay, you got 2. This one fell first. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Look at what you've done. Look at how you've grown. And choose to just be happy. Be happy in what you've learned. And then go slow and take your time. Connect with your intuition. Not others' opinions, not anybody else's influence. What you truly know to be true within you. Okay, so take your time, think about things, and make that choice. Make that choice this weekend to open your heart to joy and accept it. All right, Aries, have a wonderful weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. Happy weekend to you. I hope you've had a good week. Let's take a look what may be happening in your world this weekend. What do we have for Taurus? Whoa. Okay, well, that's 4. Which way are we taking them? This way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, we've got the underlying energy of that King of Cups, Scorpio energy. We've got the 9 of Swords, the High Priestess, also Pisces energy, the 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, this underlying energy of this King of Cups, this Scorpio energy, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of depth to this King of Cups and this energy. And it is very much about your emotions and about expressing your emotions, about not holding your emotions back, about being empathetic and compassionate. There is something going on around you that is putting you or making you feel like you're in this 9 of Swords energy. And that 9 of Swords is, really feeling like nervous, not sure what you should do. There might be something going on with someone close to you. There looks like there is choices that you need to make going forward, and you're not sure which choice you should make. With both this King of Cups and the High Priestess, that watery energy, that moon energy. This is a full moon weekend, like the effects still ripple into the weekend. And you'll notice there's moons on her pillars. She's saying, look at things, number one, logically, but really tune in to your intuition. Look at where you can find the best balance for yourself and what, like the energy of the High Priestess is really saying, you know, dig deep, dig deep. What are you afraid of in regards to making this choice? You know, you're being asked to not embrace this Four of Swords. So this is not a move away from it, kick back, rest, don't reflect. It's not that. This is a weekend where you know there is something going on emotionally for you, and you need a break from it. You need a resolution to it. You need to know that there's a number of different ways you can go about resolving what has you upset. Make sure that you're not making more out of it, and I'm not by any means saying you're making more out of it than what it is. Everybody's situation, you know, is everybody's situation. But make sure with the combination of these two cards, you allow that logical part of you to really examine, allow your intuitive part to really examine, and then go ahead and make this choice. Make this choice that is going to bring you some emotional happiness. Okay, so it's a weekend for you to think, not only, you know, intuitively, rationally, logically. Think about things. Don't let your emotions run away with you, and don't let fear or doubt hold you back from making a choice that may be presented to you this weekend. All right, Taurus, let's take a look. Whoa. Okay, well, that was not a good deal. I'm sorry, we'll try this again. Let's see what we have for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Okay, let's see what we have for you, Taurus, from the Sacred Traveler. Okay, Taurus, I don't know what it is with throwing your cards. Let's try this one more time. Let me get the card that flew. Okay, let's see what we have for Taurus. So that one fell right away. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. So you do have a choice possibly that you need to make. There's a number of different ways you can go about doing that. Connect that with that King of Cups, that underlying energy. Okay, connect with your intuition. Let go of fear and passionately go forward. Again, it is a full moon weekend overflow, and it is about taking action. So go after whatever it is that you want. No fear. All right, Taurus, have a wonderful weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Gemini, and welcome in. Happy weekend to you. Let's take a look what may be going on in your world this weekend. What do we have for Gemini? Let's give you a shuffle here. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Okay, why won't things shuffle? Let's go one more time here. Okay, we have got the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, underlying energy, the Five of Pentacles. Wow, there is a lot of masculine energy here. A lot of masculine energy. Okay, Gemini, you have got this underlying energy of this Five of Pentacles. Now, it can have to do with money and maybe not having as much money as you want, or worries about money. It can also have something to do with, you know, underlying anxiety and stress. You've got both King of Wands and Knight of Wands. Both are about, you know, creative, passionate things that fire you up. A lot of time it has to do with career, new career, movement in your career, you know, creative ideas. So being in this energy of the King of Wands, like being very open to, you know, inspiration that comes to you, new ideas that come to you, really looking at where you're at in life and what you want to create next. And this Knight of Wands is all about movement, like taking a trip movement, or movement within what you're doing career-wise. There can be movement that way. Not being asked to embrace the Ten of Pentacles. This isn't a weekend where the focus is on family. The focus is more on career, what's coming to your career. If you're feeling any anxiety about career, what you can do, what you can change, new ideas that come to you. And with this outcome of the King of Swords, this Aquarian energy, it's about, you know, being responsible for your actions, being responsible for the words that come out of your mouth, the truth that is exposed, answering tough questions, and wanting everything to be fair and just. The King of Swords is very much about right and wrong. So your enthusiasm might be overwhelming, you know, and what might seem like a good idea in the moment, if you take a step back and really look at it, make sure you make decisions that are beneficial, that are not going to come back and bite you in the butt this weekend. Okay, but there's lots of energy here, lots of enthusiasm, lots of movement. So if you're getting out and about this weekend, enjoy. If you're faced with a situation and something inside of you says, you know what, if I do this, there's consequences to it, just be very aware of that. Okay, let's see what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini from the Sacred Traveler? What do we have, Gemini? We have got Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. So if you've been feeling a little bit stressed out about career or money or any situation really that's going on in your life, if you're feeling a little bit of stress, get out there, come up with some new ideas, some new ways to do things, have some fun, but most of all, be careful. And remember, remnants of this full moon weekend, your actions will always have consequences. Nonetheless, believe in magic. Believe in what you can create. Alrighty? Have a great weekend, Gemini, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Cancer, and welcome in. It's the weekend. Let's take a look what we have going on in your world. Whoa, this weekend. Okay, that way and that way. What do we have for Cancer? Oh, that's a nice outcome. Okay, we've got the Magician underlying. We've got you in the Page of Pentacles. embracing the Nine of Cups, avoiding the Fool. Outcome is the Ten of Cups. So this beautiful Magician is that underlying energy. You know, the Magician has acquired tools, acquired knowledge, and acquired abilities, and has that drive to want to create something new. And you know, the lesson with this Magician is, if something has come into your life that you want to grow and create, or something that you really want, it's always suggested with this Magician, you go after that. Go after what you want. Just start taking steps towards it. You may not be able to plan, you know, every detail, or even see really the path ahead long term, but just it's enough that you are happy about wanting to go in a particular direction. And you're in this Page of Pentacles, okay, really wanting to learn something new. You're inquiring minds want to know, and you are acquiring information. You're studying up on something. You're really looking into something that has really got you motivated, that is really going to make you happy. It's going to really fulfill a part of you that you've been wanting to create and grow. Okay, and by being asked to not embrace the Fool, it's not that you're not embracing this new start. It's that you're making calculated steps, and it may be slow. You're not just jumping into something without thinking about it. You know, you're creating and you're thinking about it. You might not know everything, but you are making practical plans, perhaps a little slower than this Fool would go. The Fool would jump in right away and ask questions after. You're asking questions now. You're getting information. You're getting it all together so that you can step right into that 10 of Cups. That is just that complete happiness. It gives you just such a sense of fulfillment. It lets you be happy within yourself, within your home. Just a real sense of accomplishment. So this weekend, Cancer, whatever you're working on and gathering information on, good for you, because it is something that you have been working on and wanting. You know, it isn't something brand new. It's something that's been coming, and it's coming back around to you. So congratulations to you. I think it is coming back to you this weekend. And you know what? Good for you for all the hard work. Let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler for you. What do we have for Cancer? Oh, that one. Okay, you got two. You got Gates of Triumph and Discovering Truth. Okay, Gates of Triumph is just exactly this. I mean, it's almost the archway. You can see the archway on the Magician and the archway on the Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. You know, it may have been a while coming, but here it comes for you. You know, the full moon may have been a tough one for you, but here's the reward for you. Good for you, Cancer. And then you've got Discovering Truth. You stand in the light of truth. Your hard work, your dedication, your competence, your heart. You know, you stand in that beautiful light, knowing you deserve this. So go after it and claim it. Good job, Cancer. Have a wonderful weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, my beautiful Leo tribe. Welcome in. I don't know how your week was. Mine was, well, it was a week. I'm glad it's the weekend. Glad full moon is over. You know, you just have some of those days where, as my friend Aylan would say, where your teeth get long. And I think I had long teeth and really had to file them down, you know, so I didn't. Wow. So, changing my attitude, looking forward to a good weekend. Let's see what we have going on. So far, we've got the Hangman, Pisces energy, with the Ace of Pentacles. What else have we got for Leo? There we go. We have got the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and underlying energy, the Death card. Well, you know what? This could be why the teeth are long. And okay, Leo, we've got that underlying energy of the Death card. We've got Scorpio here, Pisces here, Aries here, and Gemini here. With this Death card, like we've got this card of change, this card of change, this card of change. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say some change is going to be coming this weekend for you, Leo, but I think you know that. I think you already know that there is change going on around you. This Death card comes up and it says to us, change is imminent. You've got to change what you're doing, who you're talking to, what your idea is about this. I mean, everybody's situation is different, you know, or if you're in a relationship that's not working for you anymore, it's changing that, getting out of that relationship. So something is ending this weekend. But the nice thing about something ending is that it gives space for something new to come in. Now, being in this Hangman energy, when there's so much change around us and there's transition happening, you know, and especially if you kind of feel like it's been coming, but it was maybe a change that, you know, wasn't really completely of your doing or your idea. And Leo is a fixed sign, so change is hard for Leo. Like change that isn't brought about by yourself initially, especially. So with this Hangman, it's saying, you know what? Take a step back and realize change has to happen. Look for the lesson in the change that is happening around you. But most of all, the nice thing is going towards embracing this Ace of Pentacles. That's new opportunity that comes to you. Now, it can be in career. You know, this Pentacle 2 can also signify in this spot, you know, kind of money coming out of nowhere. Some abundance coming out of nowhere. A gift coming out of nowhere for you. You know, and that gift can be another person, it can be money. Normally with Pentacles, it's material. Okay, and not embracing this Knight of Swords. Don't fight the change. Don't fight the change and allow the tower to fall. And I think, you know, you may have felt that there was something going on, not really sure what it was, but this weekend you allow that tower to fall, and it comes and it clears away things that are in front of us that are not for our greatest good, that are not serving us, that are not helping us. You know, and we maybe didn't listen to our intuition and act on it to avoid the tower, but the tower's here this weekend. It's learning something, particularly with this Knight of Swords, not embracing it. You know, you may learn information that really changes your perspective on allowing this change, like this death to happen, this change, this transition to happen. It will make it easier. So, you know, it might be a weekend that is a little bit tumultuous, a little bit emotional, and just go with it. Feel it all, and don't fight the change. Okay, let it happen. let's take a look at what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. Focus on that new opportunity that is there. Focus on it. Don't focus on endings. Focus on the beginnings. What have we got? That one wants to come. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. And that's a really nice message, because sometimes when we get caught up in the emotions and the drama and the thinking, we forget to say thank you. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the opportunities this has presented to me. So this weekend, if you get to that point where you're just ready to whatever, freak out, cry, whatever, do whatever you need to do, but then remember, pay gratitude for the steps you've taken on this journey and what you've learned and how you've grown. All right, Leo, have an interesting weekend in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Virgo, and welcome in. Let's take a look what we may have going on for you this weekend. That one wanted to drop. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? I'm going to give it a shuffle here. Let's see. There we go. We have got, the Lover's card, the Chariot card, the King of Swords, the Death card, and underlying energy, the King of Pentacles. 3 major arcanas for you. Alrighty, that underlying energy of that King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is that energy of being a leader, being accomplished, determined, driven, successful. So that's underlying here. You've got this Lover's card. You know, lovers can represent a relationship between you and your loved one, or it can represent making a choice that will affect you long term, you know, and may affect a loved one. So there is something that you've been working on, and you're in the position now where you really need to make a choice. You've got to look at the situation and make a choice and really move forward. You know, the Chariot is a card about drive and success too. You've got Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. And with these kings, you've got Taurus and Aquarius here. So it's feeling like maybe something, it can be one of two things, within the family and building that family and that relationship, or it can be something that you've been working on, a career you've been working on, a side hustle you've been working on, something that you have really been determined to succeed at. And this Chariot is encouraging you to move forward and to recognize that with the hard work and the determination that things will progress and you will be very successful at what you want to create. But there is a choice that has to be made. And not embracing this King of Swords. You know, it's really watching that if you're having a discussion with somebody else and you're trying to express what you need or why you're choosing something, that you don't go to that side of being very pokey and sharp with your words or being arrogant. Okay, it's just, don't embrace that energy. Stay in this energy of this King of Pentacles. You know, be direct, be straightforward. This is an easy energy for you to be in, Virgo. But realize change, transition has to come. something, you have to choose a one or the other situation. Something has got to be removed so that something better can grow. Okay, I hope that made sense for you, Virgo. Just, there's a lot of strong energy here, and there is a choice that will have long-term consequences, can be in work, can be in a relationship, but you're really encouraged to go forward and go after whatever you're determined to get, but realize it will bring change, and that change has to happen. Okay, let's take a look what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have for Virgo from the Sacred Traveler? We have got Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. And that's that underlying energy of that King of Pentacles. Being a wise leader. Making the best choice. And being determined that it will bring the change and you will see the change that you require. Alrighty? Have a great weekend, Virgo, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Libra. Welcome in. If Friday, October 22nd is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Alrighty. Let's take a look at what may be going on for you this weekend. What have we got for Libra? What have we got for you, Libra? We have got the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Underlying energy is the Emperor card. Well, it looks like there is something going on with what you are working on this weekend. Okay, and it is, you've had sort of this work thing this past week, really wanting to master a new project, go after something new and conquer it, really understand it. But there is a holdback here. There's a little bit of doubt, there's a little bit of fear, there's a little bit of anxiety maybe with this Five of Pentacles. You know, and it may have to do with, if I put in all this effort, will I get the money back? Or if you have to put money out front in order to go towards this new work project, side hustle, whatever it is you've got going on. With this underlying energy of the Emperor, you know, that Aries energy, you've got the High Priestess here, the Pisces energy, and you've got Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. With this Emperor energy that you've got underlying, you really know, I think you know deep down that you can really do this, that you can really be successful at this. You know that you can, if you're involved with other people, you'll be able to lead them. You'll be able to teach them. You'll be able to show how something is going to get done. And that may make you a little bit nervous because it might be a lot more responsibility than you perhaps had counted on or thought you would be encountering. But you're really being asked to embrace this High Priestess. You know, and this High Priestess, she's so smart. She doesn't allow her emotions to get the best of her. She doesn't allow fear and anxiety to hold her back from really going after seeking the truth and looking at things logically and looking at things reasonably and taking your time, making a plan to get there. You're being asked not to embrace this Knight of Cups. You know, there may have been opportunities that have come, but you have settled on one. And this isn't a weekend of really quick movement towards perhaps what's been proposed to you. It's a weekend where you make a plan And your outcome is this Eight of Pentacles. You work on really seeing how, with determination and with your plan and with no fear, you come into that point where you master these skills that you're working on. And with this Aries underneath, this Emperor card underneath, you lead and inspire others around you. Okay? It sounds like it will be a powerful weekend for you. Like really listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, but really tune in to your intuition this weekend. And just know, have the confidence to know that whatever you take on, you'll be successful at. Okay, what do we have for from the Sacred Traveler? Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And that's a great intention to set, particularly if something scares the crap out of you, but you want to go for it anyways. Expect miracles. Alrighty, have a great weekend, Libra. Be strong, go after what you want in love, light, and divine truth.